So, hello, this is Hiroya Fuji from Sony Creative Center. I'm in charge for the TV product design and also for the design for the home theater equipment. Thank you for coming and joining to the design demonstration session. And first of all, I would like to start with a quick introduction using a PowerPoint regarding the design concept of the 2014 models. So please take a look at the screen. So I would like to start with the design theme, which we have named internally. We call the pure geometry concept. And so basically it's a story which is evolving from the couple of design concepts which we have introduced, like monolithic design and sense of chords. So it's evolved from the simplicity of monolithic design and also unique materialization based on the functionality, on the sense of chords. So you see the picture, the top part is showing the sense of chords model, the bottom part, the monolithic design. And so basically this is showing the new design. So it's a composition of a pure geometric shapes and formed to provide a very minimum but very maximum presence. And also this harmonizes into any lifestyle environment and also accentuates its presence as intuitively recognizable as a Sony Bravia product. So, and I would like to touch about a couple of the elements as well. So talking about the geometric shapes, we have, for example, like we have the square, circle, and the triangle, which is one of the, of course, the most recognizable, geometric shapes. So these three geometric shapes is also metaphorically representing the TV's function. For example, like the square on the right side is representing the picture quality. The circle is representing the sound, especially the X9000. We have a visible speaker system supported by the magnetic flute speakers to provide a maximum sound quality as well. And also the last one, the triangle, it's representing the form factor. And this year we're applying a unique kind of presence, especially when you see from the side. And we call the wedge, and we would like to touch upon, I will show you later on the slide. And not only that, we have other key design elements, which is carrying from the previous year's models as well. Floating intelligent chord, edged cross-section, and the Trestle Stan. So I will touch upon one by one. So the floating intelligent chord is about this area. Just underneath the Sony logo, you will have an illumination bar, which also the 2013 model also had the same concept. We call it intelligent chord, but was more like a metallic block, which was mounted over the frame. But for the 2014 models, we redesigned to have like a more elegant and minimum looking, especially it's more like a light source infused inside the translucent material. So, and it's mounted on the bottom part of the TV. And this design is implemented in most of the models regarding the intelligent chord. We call it the floating intelligent chord. And also establishes an emotional touch point with the users, especially gives an interaction feedback when you connect with the devices, the illumination flows in blue, and that kind of user UI interface also is having this illumination. And also the next one is called the edged cross-section. So for example, you see in the picture is the top left part, the detail of the X9000B. So it's like a cutting, like a block of an element. And that cutting section, also we have applied kind of a different materialization. For example, like when you cut the black element, then the metal kind of, surface appears. So that kind of, contrast of material we have applied into every kind of, concept, every kind of models. And also by carving out from the pure geometric shapes, it emphasizes the contrast of the material and also accentuates its very iconic presence. And the last one is what we call the Trestle Stand. So we redesigned the form factor of the stand. Usually the TV stand is, the previous years was a circle ring mounted on the bottom center part of the TV, but we have located on the edge of the TV with, to have like a more stability into of the product itself. Also, we have features that this is a two-position system, so you can mount this trestle stand in the middle part of the TV. For some users, they have like a more smaller cabinets as well. But basically, we recommend to have like on the edge, like is shown on the product itself. And also, this one also realizes the very shorter footprint as well, so you can put in more narrower models. We'll give you more detailed information later in the slide. So this is one of the key visuals on the interior environment. This trestle stand also comes from and also inspired from the design from the contemporary furnitures as well. So it totally blends into the environment and also gives a kind of elegant presence. And also, this is the X9000B on the right side, also which with a very simple kind of a element composition, but provides a very strong kind of a presence with the stand and also the form factor itself. And then I would like to, this is the final part, I would like to touch upon the form factor, which we call the wedge. And as you can see in the picture, this triangular shape, we have a reason and we have a meaning as well. We have lowered all the circuit boards and electrical elements into more lower position of the TV to realize the underslung kind of structure, to realize the center of the gravity more into a lower position. And that also realizes the minimum footprint. We could reduce, especially the depth of the stand. So that makes possible to put it on a more narrower shelves or even make it locate more closer into the wall as well. So this is kind of the illustration that explains about the minimum kind of a footprint. So lower center of gravity and shorter footprint. And also with this triangular shape, also it makes possible to expand the capacity of the speaker unit. And does everybody already had the sound demonstration? So I think you have experienced how much the sound has improved. And also with this large capacity of enclosure, we could realize a kind of a superb sound quality. And also it's directly incorporated into the form factor. And this is the last key visual which represent that you can locate the TV on a very narrow kind of a shelf, more closer to the wall, and having like a more integration into the living environment. So that is all about the presentation on the slide. And I would like to switch on to come in front of the TVs and explain about in details for each model. Yes. Thank you. Okay, so let me start with the X95 series. So first of all, I would like to just simply turn off the TV, and I would like to explain about how minimum, is the composition about this design. So usually we have like kind of frames surrounded about the screen, but this is totally like a flush surface finish. And not just a flush surface, but this surface is totally continuing into the side. And also to provide like a single kind of like a mass kind of, monoblock kind of element. And when the TV is turned on, so it emphasizes more like the picture image is floating over like a kind of liquid surface, like infused into this single element. And also continuing with this shape, it's directly blended and into the design of the stand, of the trestle stand. The 85-inch model, we have two variations of stand, which is included in the box. One is the floor stand, the other one is the tabletop stand, like the stand you have on the right side. So users can choose so which one to use. But both comes into the same box. And especially for in designing in such kind of, a TV, which is, we wanted to have like a more integration into the furnitures and living interior, we need to think much more about the cable management. And I would like you to come to the back side. So basically, all cables are perfectly managed to go through inside the legs. So this is a cover. So those cables, usually when you plug everything into the TV, you will see a lot of cables hanging down. But basically, we can control and manage and to put all the cables inside the legs and make it look totally kind of invisible from the front. And also, other feature is that right now this cable is just a single HDMI cable connected into the player, but we will supply what we call the port replicator. So basically, this cable, so we connect everything into the backside of the TV, and it's merged into one single cable. And this cable runs inside the leg, and you can locate this box closer to the console box, where you put the players, Blu-ray players, PlayStations, and the rest of the equipment, also including the set-top box for the antennas and such kind of issues. So you plug everything and simple cable management. So it's also realized with this port replicator idea, so people don't need to have a lot of cables hanging down from the front and totally concentrate in the picture to enjoy the picture quality. On the other side, it comes the AC cable. Also same as the right side. The cable runs through the stand as well. And for this model, and also, did you all had the UX demonstration? So with the camera on the top? Okay, so this model also has a camera in the middle, but so unfortunately, we don't have it right now in here, but I will explain with the camera later. So it's like a foldable type of camera, and also you can detach if you really don't need to use. You can easily unscrew it. So it's going to be bundled together with the system. So this is a 85-inch model, 4K panel, and also speakers has a down-firing speakers on the bottom part, and also a subwoofer mounted on the back side, and it's kind of a more shown like a big giant like a monitor, so you can connect, combine together with some of the like a high-end kind of a speaker system or home theater system. Okay, so all right, so this is the design for the X95 series, and comes with a Trestle Stan with a tabletop model. And I would like to go next one to the X90 series in here. So the X90 series basically has the same design theme as it has on the 85 model, with it's wrapping this surface on the side, but this one is totally continuing into the top part, and it's kind of a no frame on the top as well. And the point is, for this model, it's more like an all-in-one model, including the sound. So the speaker system is totally visible into the front. It's a direct successor with the current X9000A series. And but we have changed the kind of the allocations of the speaker unit. The previous model, the woofer, was mounted on the backside, and there was a tweeter, passive radiator, and a mid-range speaker in front. But for the 2014 model, every speaker is facing forward to provide the maximum sound quality. And also we have changed the material of the speaker unit. The previous one was like a plastic surface with a black finish. But this one is a glass fiber unit, which is more durable regarding the speaker cone, and also very light. So it provides more like a strong and direct kind of sound, and for better sound quality. And so this speaker unit, and also is supported with this iconic wedge shape. On the bottom part, it has a large capacity of speaker enclosure, and provides kind of the best sound quality, all-in-one integrated into the TV, also with the 4K picture quality. And edged cross-section, which I have explained on the chart. So it's like a single block, and then you cut your surface over there, and then exposes the kind of a polished finish. This is a stainless steel material, totally polished, matching with the Trestle Stan. Trestle Stan is also capable to mount in the middle, as I explained. And of course, for the design point of view, this is going to be the kind of best position. And also, we have a camera. For this model, the camera is totally integrated into the TV. It's not like a pop-up kind of a camera. And we have located on the side. And for some users, they have concern about privacy issues. So we have applied where it comes together with a small lens cap, which is you can mount with a magnet. So you can totally hide the lens if there's some users, they really don't want to use the Skype features or their or those kind of issues. But basically for the security issues of the software side, of course, everything is kind of updated and protected, basically. Okay. So also this model, the backside has like a cable management ideas, comes together with the port replicator as well. So single cable management, and you can plug all other devices into that box, near to the console. All right. And other thing, yes. I think you saw this remote commander on the UX demonstration. So we call the one-flick remote. So this shape is optimized for the ergonomics point of view. So it's more easier to hand in one hand. And also with this, applying this kind of slight angle in here, you can easily kind of control within your thumb, just bringing up the UI, the Discover UX widget, and also control the devices with your thumb as well. A touchpad controlling here, so less elements. We try to make it as simple as possible, and very optimized to control with one finger. So this is the features is going to be applied, coming together with the standard TV control with the 10 key buttons as well. Also, this is going to be applied for the models. And some models is going to be kind of optional, but this is kind of one of the key features as well. Okay, and so this is the X90 series. Also, we have another 4K model, which is we call the X85 series. So this is 65-inch model. Also, this is 65-inch model, but it has a different kind of a form factor. So the edge cross-section Trestle Stan is carrying the same, design concept as all other models, but this one is kind of more concentrated into more kind of a narrower, slimmer bezels and more slimmer in depth as well, to have like a more easy wall mount configuration, and also particularly is designed like a 4K kind of a monitor look as well. So users can combine, as a sound quality point of view, of course, this is going to be the all-in-one, like a kind of a champion kind of a solution. But this one also, by it makes more kind of a flexibility with the combination of the sound bars and home theater equipment. Also with this Trestle Stan shape, usually we have a ring stand in the middle that makes kind of difficult to locate the center speakers and locate the sound bars in front of the TV. But with this configuration, you can just put the sound bar in between these two legs. And also we are designing a very low profile with a less height type of sound bar, which beautifully integrates with the 2014 TV models. So with that combination, users can experience kind of a beautiful and simple home theater system. The design of the TV is basically, it's an extruded aluminum frame surrounded in 4 ways. And as you see on the side, it has the edged cross-section theme, which is, the side is grinded, and you see the hairline texture on the side in silver. So it's a two-tone with the black and silver. That silver part is also continuing into the bottom part of the leg, and also given the kind of the material kind of finish. Is actually totally made by extruded aluminum, including the stand. And the same intelligent, floating intelligent core design in the middle. And the camera is this one. It's a foldable camera. Same design will be applied of the X95 as well on the backside. It's detachable with one cable, and also you can unscrew, you can totally detach. And you can also just simply fold back. It's not automatic, it's a manual control, but when it's not in use, you can totally fold it into the backside. So up to this model is the 4K models with the superb picture quality. And the last one, so this one is the full HD model. So it's a W series, W95 series. A 65-inch model with an extruded aluminum frame, and also a hairline brush finish on the side to have like a contrasted material with the integration with the Trestle Stan. Has the wedge shape concept. Same as the X9000, but the speakers for this model is not visible. It's a down-firing speakers on the bottom, but still, with this triangular shape, we have lowered down all the circuit boards to realize this low center gravity and the larger capacity of the speakers. And I think you all had also the sound demonstrations regarding the 2K models as well. So even comparing to the previous year's model, we have improved the sound quality in this model. So that is kind of the basic design information regarding starting for the 4K, and also the same wedge concept for the 2K models. Of course, we have more models, including more smaller inch models as well. But that's basically all of my presentation. If you have any questions, just please let me know.